this is in Book 2, chapter 28. He says, quote, "But beyond reason, inflated with your own wisdom, you presumptuously maintain that you are acquainted with the unspeakable mysteries of God." So he's saying, look, you guys are asking about this. I don't think you're ready for it. You think you're proclaiming that you're ready and acquainted with the unspeakable mysteries of God? Pfft, you're not. And he says, now listen to his explanation why. Because even the Lord, the very Son of God, allowed that the Father alone knows the very day and hour of judgment, when he plainly declares, "But of that day and that hour knows no man, neither the Son, but the Father only." If then the Son was not ashamed to ascribe the knowledge of that day to the Father only, but declared what was true regarding the matter, so he didn't just say it for, to appeal to the audience or to appeal to who he was speaking to. It's actually true that the Son did not know the hour, and not merely with his human nature. Neither let us be ashamed to reserve for God those greater questions which may occur to us, for no man is superior to his master. So just like Christ was a man and he had a master which was God the Father, and because of that, God the Father alone knew the hour and the Son didn't, we should not be ashamed either to submit to God and say, sometimes maybe it's just a mystery, or maybe we don't really understand it, we need to rethink things, listen to what other people have to say and other perspectives, etc. Irenaeus is using Christ not knowing the hour as an example to why we should be humble, because God knows everything and we don't. But again, he's not saying this merely in terms of the human nature. He's saying that even the Son didn't know the hour. So why should you be ashamed of not knowing something? Right? And again, uses the language of, because no man is superior to his master. No, man is not superior to God. Christ is not superior to the Father. And therefore he's not equal, because the Father is superior to the Son. Why? Further on he says, "For if anyone should inquire the reason why the Father, who has fellowship with the Son in all things, has been declared by the Lord alone to know the hour and the day of judgment," so if anybody wants to know why that is, why is it? "He will find at present moment no more suitable or becoming or safe reason than this, since indeed the Lord is the only true master, that we may learn through him that the Father is above all things, for the Father says, 'He is greater than I.'" John 14:28. So we see that, how is he saying he understands John 14:28? He understands John 14:28 because the Son has less knowledge than the Father. And that is an example for us to humble ourselves. But again, it's not merely because he became man, it is because he's a son and the Father is above all things. John 14:28, that the Father is greater than I. Not just talking about the human nature or anything like that. So Irenaeus says that the Father has more knowledge than the Son. Again, the Father therefore has been declared by our Lord to what? Excel with respect to knowledge. So he has more knowledge than the Son. For this reason, that we too, as long as we are connected with the scheme of things in this world, should leave perfect knowledge and such questions as have been mentioned to God, and should not by any chance, while we seek to investigate the sublime nature of the Father, not the sublime nature of the Trinity or the Son, fall into the danger of starting the question whether there is another God above God.